time like the present. Hello and welcome back to, I guess it's part 13 now. Oh. Now, I've moved some things. We are now over here. I've done a little bit last night because I was expecting it to be a little difficult. So these maps, as far as I'm aware. Yep, these are just loose maps, so they will be adjustable, but I think this shows the progression a bit nicer. Especially just like where it's now placed isn't, well, it is on the land, but yeah. So, right then. Is that a new armourer? Nope. Excuse me. Seem to have an everything in my throat. Now, last time I was building this. I've done a little bit more work to it, just to try and get things actually functional. Now, it should be working now, but I don't know yet. It was quite a struggle to get the villagers in there, but I did manage. I basically had to kidnap them in boats and then force them in. Good times. Sorry about the printer noises. Okay, nothing has been collected so far. Give it a few more days to prime, I guess. So the sun is just setting. Just to give people a quick review of outside in case I've done any changes there I'd forgotten about. Sounds like a new butcher. I bought quite a lot of pumpkin pies. So if anyone may have missed a bit, there's a new defensive palisade up. Venturing out to put some little wall walks along the back of it, but for now. So near the end of the last episode, I went guest hunting in the Nether. That was quite fun. Hello, Ash. So, I've got all this land up here that I want to turn to farmland. And hopefully that'll go quite smoothly. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream the full 3 hours today, because I have quite a lot of the tired, having woken up technically at 8 AM, which I know, 8 AM, yeah, but I went to sleep at 5, so, did have a bit more of a lie-in, but I'm still on about 6 hours. I've had some nice suggestions from people in, well, I don't think it was actually the comments, but it was, I've had people give me suggestions, so I might try some of those out. All things going well. First, I'm going to go to bed, because that seems like a good plan. Oh, the garish trousers. Now, part of me goes, do I just keep making beds so all the villagers can work optimally? Oh yeah, I also found 38 charcoal in one of my furnaces. Good times. That's 6 gunpowder. I'm gonna make TNT when I want to. Exciting. So I need to get another axe. I'm nearly out of axes. And the sword's also starting to get one thin. Should probably feed the sheep. So 6 sheep in there. Let's try and make 6 sheep into 8 sheep. I don't imagine how I could fail, but bloop. I probably should sleep more, but I'm awake, and I don't think I can try and go back to sleep again. Just hoping that I'm going to feel a little better for some awake and some drinking of the fluids. Woke up very thirsty. Good times. Might be a little slower today, if that's possible. If you could imagine such a thing. The printer is still going. That's probably one of the things that contributed to me being up so late last night. Was, you know how it kept jamming up yesterday if you were watching? And I kept having to go mess with it and everything, and it was a huge faff. Well, I think I've fixed that problem. Right, so if I've calculated these correctly, the villager at lunchtime comes over to here and tries to throw things through to the other ones, which are caught by the hopper. At least that is the theory. A game theory. Or something. Right, let's try and use the rest of these shears and then buy some new ones. Because that's pretty productive. Up the stairs. Through the fields. Probably could have shorn that sheep. Down the steps. Oh, well I hadn't picked up. Thanks, game. Down through the golem gate. I despair at these golems. There we go. That might do it. So I need a lumist, a weaver if you will, a shepherd by the game's metric, I mean, so far so good. I spent several hours rewinding all the filament spool. That's hopefully going to count for something. Where are my weavers? It doesn't help that I've now got 2 main meeting points. See. Now, one of my farmers, I know, had wanted potatoes for the longest time. It's not you. It's not you either. Is it you? It was, but I'm not giving them to you. Is it you? Maybe down that end. It does seem that the farmers move around from day to day. And that's just... Can't believe they've done this. And you want carrots. What is going on with these guys? So I need to get my other shepherd so I can get shears. So I guess until I can wait until evening, I'm going to go and harvest some crops. And hopefully harvesting crops will be soon a thing I won't need to do based off of my new farm I've made. So if that's the case, yay, less to do. And I can just use these crops for, you know, livestock feed and potentially making, what's it called? Bone meal. Ooh, that was, ow. Yeah, I think I'm starting potentially a little too early today with this stream, but I mean, if there's demand for it, I'm starting about midday. Can probably go till about 6:30 if I have a half-hour break between two streams. As long as I've got enough stuff to do, the other thing I might do at some point is start a new single-player map and just kind of play normally. I might wait until you guys get sick of watching this one. Yeah, that one will just be, you know, the usual. So, got new pumpkins planted. Let's get lots of crops harvested, as they're all ready to go. Now, I did have a suggestion from, I suppose, Kululu is potentially the most relevant account to attribute this to, but Socky. That if you put plates down, it stops you losing crops into the middle bit, which could be useful to try. So I might try that a bit later, but I need to fill in all of these with water source blocks, which is easily done. But I might make it easier for when I've got. Obviously, the bigger field that's not so bad, but it should be fairly easily done. So yeah, I've spent enough time sort of idling in the area today and yesterday really. Technically, I don't know, recent. Since I last streamed, there we go, that I can get all these seeds to harvest. Seed? No, I can get all these crops that are all ready to go. Harvest everything. Still need to make a cow field. Good morning, Talon, and hello, Screw Skull. I am still somewhat sleepy, I'm afraid. This will probably not change anytime soon. I'm going to get rid of that poisonous potato because I can. There's 11 in a row, 10 in a row. What, 46? Get one more row. There we go, that'll do. Some more pumpkins. Yeah, if you're new to this point in the series, you've not really missed that much. I guess you have, but you're not in, you know. I have achieved no particular great things, other than I have been to the Nether several times now. That is about the extent of it. I went to a woodland mansion. It was boring. I burned it down. Good times. Yeah. Mansion didn't stand a chance. So this guy's selling beds and he's buying dye. If I can get enough flowers, I could sell lots of dye. No, did I have any paper in the house? Oh yeah, a bunch of my villagers died like 2 episodes ago. That was probably the biggest issue I've had. I was like, I'll try a raid. I'll deal with a raid. This will be okay. I've not had problems with these in the past. No, everything basically died. Stuff that shouldn't have even been able to be attacked. But, It's okay, there's no villagers in there. There's literally no point of this building other than as to act as a focal point for the little farm. See, the golems are still a problem, despite all the bug fixes. So this is a nice source of iron for me. Yeah, free iron. It's something. So I should have 8 sheep in here now, I think. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 8 sheep, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 10 sheep. I think 10 sheep's about the maximum you can have in one of these little fields. Now I have gotten the things to get some more weavers, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully some of them will want to have some of the other colours of dye. And by dye, sheep wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just give us 6 in each of these pens. So 6 in each, 10 in that one though. Let's go for a stroll through this field. I have got some light grey sheep, but don't really have much use for their wool right now, unless I were to carpet all the roads of the village, which is something I could do. No. There. Well, I think grey for the carpet for the wool. The roads would be kind of dull. I will have this field down here, which is I guess the original new sheep field, before I made the ones behind the wall extension. As when I had the raid, I tried to make the village quite aesthetic and not really considered raids too much. Like, they couldn't get in, but they could still ruin my day. How are we getting on over there? Now, if this doesn't work, I will try. See, because they can see each other. But I'll need to check how things go. Because they can't throw things to each other, then they should, that needs to be fixed. as far as I'm aware, I should be able to set it up. Basically, as long as it's something that holds the minecart in place, it should be fine. But that's more difficult. So, Weaver, because you're still awake for some reason. My leg's fallen asleep again. Excellent. If I can get the priest upgraded, apparently they can buy. They like to buy this stuff. So I'm going to keep harvesting it. This guy buys purple dye. Try to remember if there are reliably purple flowers. Because I think there's just pink and magenta reliable flowers. But red and blue. So, sweeping edge, I already have. Toolsmith. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, right, well I've got something I can do. I'm going to upgrade that toolsmith. Because I need better tools. I don't desperately need them, but it would be very beneficial. So I'm going to grab... Oh, you know, I've got all this iron, and I haven't gone golem hunting in a while. I do need to make a new golem trap, because some of these are ridiculous. Now, he was in... If I can get enough flints, maybe. Is this... There are so many guys up here. Alright, yeah, I need to make these guys small beds. This is... I don't care if it causes a massive spike in villager population. I'm making them more beds. This is unpleasant. Hey, he's selling enchanted iron axes. And buying flint. Why are so many people buying flint? It's something. That's a master farmer. That is a mason. Ooh, green terracotta. I could get some nice green glazed terracotta. Okay, yeah, he just sells quartz now. Riptide. Just remember what Riptide's useful for. Because ideally I want a guy who's got mending. Alright, so I could sell him gravel to get flint, and then I sell the flint to him. At a slight loss. Could be worse. Right, they all retreat to the highest ground at nightfall, apparently. Right, he's got a current deal on cheap blue beds. Oops. Diamond tier. He will sell me paintings and banners. How exciting. So this guy has a bed. This guy has a bed that probably isn't going to get used. This fella has a bed. Seeing a theme yet? That guy has a bed. That house has a bed. This boat has 2 beds, one of which isn't being used. This farmhouse is going to get a couple of beds. Nothing else to go in there. Already a bed. 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 Everyone wants flints. Why does everyone want flints? There's a bed. Okay, I'm going to try something. It might break it, it might make it work. It broke it. So that's not how that worked. Unless I need to put a ceiling on it. Spending all of my iron. Right, ow. Really? Really? Grumble. Hello, Alfred's... Cedillo? Cedillo? Cedillo. I am not very awake yet, so I'm also trying to pay attention to the chat. I'm just, trying to find everybody over here. Right, let's upgrade these guys with some of that iron that I've acquired. From golems, mostly. Yep, they all just want flint now. Okay. I guess I need to get some flint. Now I had seen an apprentice or a novice farmer around somewhere. I think it's this guy. I should have every type of crop. There we go. Okay, he's now buying pumpkins. Selling all my pumpkins, must sell the rest of the carrots. I am playing on a single-player world, I'm afraid, to basically experiment how viable it is to try and play. With only trading with villagers, I make none of my own tools. Yeah, hello to all the new people. I say if you have any requests, things you want me to do, I will attempt to facilitate this where possible. I say, however, I am playing on a single-player map. If people are looking for a multiplayer world, I can recommend the mc.popcraft multiplayer server. It's a very nice, friendly one there. I played on there for several months before the 1.14 update came out, but unfortunately work got in the way and I kind of got out of the habit of playing on it. But yeah, no, it's a very nice, friendly server. Can definitely recommend if people are looking for somewhere to go. And if you are very, I guess, adventurous on there, you might even find my old house, which is still there as of the last time I went and checked on it. It is a large castle with a vast weirwood tree at the centre. Because I'm a bit of a Game of Thrones fan. But more the books than the show, especially after the season 8. Oh no! But anyway, yeah, as my moderator Ash has said, if you have any questions, anything you want me to try and do, please let me know in the comments or in the chat, and I will try and get to everything. I am a little bit not awake yet this morning, so one thing I'm potentially looking at doing though soon will be automated farms. at least for the main wool flavours, as all I need for those is cobblestone. And cobblestone is relatively easy to get, so we've got 6 sheep in here, 7, 8 sheep. 8 sheep, there we go. Let's get 8 sheep in here. There we go. We'll get that up to 10 sheep soon. We've got plenty of cows at the moment. Excuse me. Let's keep getting an iron golem in this field. Trying to be... I don't need to be sparing with my arrows necessarily, but it's more the... I don't want to wear out the bow too fast. So these golems are a nuisance. Ooh! That was a villager. For anyone who's curious as to what I'm 3D printing, I'm 3D printing fuel storage tanks for a scale model for somebody. I printed the building to accompany it yesterday. It's looking reasonably good. So I'm hoping this influx of beds into the village will be beneficial. Whoop. Yeah, got a little bit too close then. So this guy is now a master. I've got 4 terracotta that I would like to glaze. If I think first, I will come in and share all these again. Oh, Lord Crispo. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, excuse me. So I think at present that excuse me is I must be allergic to outside. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Let's try and complete a sentence. Right. Will that work? The villager population's gone back up, it's just not gone back up where they were. So I'm trying to get things like my butcher back, because I really need him. Okay. So I don't know if that will have helped. I might need to knock out the trapdoors. That's all the trapdoors are gone, so they now may be able to move around. The concern is, of course, that they will interact too much with each other and then potentially cause problems. You can see all the fields have grown nicely. Just haven't necessarily achieved much yet. There's my gate. There's the gate. Is this helping? Can't tell if this is helping. Ooh. So they seem like they should be throwing things at each other right now. And we exchange their crops. I suppose I can try... And the question is, will that... No. Go back. No. No. There we go. Right. Get in the tank. Okay. Right. You need to go through here. Let's go through there. Go. Shoot. 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 Right, you've got one way to go. 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 And there's now a baby villager here. I can't believe you've done this. Right, you are not the native farmer of this field. You will not be carrying potatoes. Okay. I am very close to just murdering this villager, because this is so inconveniently timed, if nothing else. It's a dictatorship. Somewhat, I guess. My current problem is that I opened a thing and the villagers immediately all rushed through. Also, hello, Omegon. Right. Come on. Come on. This is... Oh, you're gonna run around now. Right. Run literally anywhere else, then. Right. Gonna put you through the wall. Shoo. 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 Shoo some more. Okay. Alright, the baby villager's gonna have to be disposed of. Not in like a terminal way, just, you know. Shoot. Right, that villager should escape of its own volition. So, things I tried that worked today. Not this. So that can go on there. Trapdoor. There. And this might work now. That's not a nice thing to say, Lord Crispo. Maybe somewhat accurate, but it's not a nice thing to say. Right, well, is this going to work now? Or do I need to not have villagers in one of these? Or the more likely option, do I need to have a villager in the very centre of this? Because this is based on someone else's design. And I've modified it slightly in the hope to make it more efficient. It may not work as a result. Hello, colourful gem. Right, so places that still need beds, I think, are this street. They've got a bed. They've got a bed. Oldest library does not have beds in it. I may put some beds at the back. Well, I say library. I built it a little bit like a school. It's got a blackboard. Good times. Right, so I still need to get a clock, and I need to get windows. Right, it is night time, however. There's so many iron golems here. So I think I'm gonna go... I got 37 arrows as well. This should be fine. Hopefully it won't degenerate before morning. So I need those two types of blocks. I need to be very careful. And simply fire a shot. It's quite an efficient system. Beds underneath. Underneath would be difficult because I've not filled in the land yet. It's just on a plank. This is quite an effective system, I've found. Now, it doesn't kill all the golems, just, you know, quite a lot of them. Mainly the ones in this part of the village as well, because this part of the village gets really, really claustrophobic, which is why I've got Golem Gate, Golem Gate, Golem Gate, Golem Gate. There's another one just out of view there. To keep them out of this bit, there's that little step over. Right. Yeah, just pillaring up a generally safe distance is useful. About 4 or 5 blocks. I mean, yeah, they are being consumed by fire, so technically. But they're a nuisance. There's way too many of them in this part of the village. The game is still kind of bugged. If you could see on the multiplayer realm, someone I know hosts, you would see the problem where we have a village which has so many iron golems in it that the game loses frames so badly. So I've got 56 cobblestone blocks. That's quite useful. I've got wool. Can sell the wool. They're especially annoying when you're trying to trade with a villager and they're just pushing you out of the way. Look. Look over here, villager. There's a thing. You can run through it. Be free. Trade with him. Hopefully that's not going to infect his inventory. Now they apparently cannot walk through here. So that's good. Everything has been restored to how it was. That village will hopefully get back on land soon. So the villagers at certain times of day will go to the bell, the meeting point. Hello, Alexander. And as a result, they will congregate, obviously, chat to each other, all those things. But they also, the farmers, and anyone else really, will distribute the food amongst them. And this is very useful, because it means that you can use it to collect the food that they have harvested. So this, in theory, works on that principle. However, it hasn't worked yet, and I only fixed it last night in-game. So in theory, the farmers will come over here, and they will go, oh, I'm going to throw this guy stuff. But it won't get to them, because it should go into the hopper. And the hopper collects it all into this chest. So in theory, once it's up and running, I will have a very reliable supply of food crops. There we go. Now, an infinite amount of bread. That sounds kind of useful in a sort of weird way. So yeah, the main problem with my current village though is it's all on this outcrop of rock. So I've been trying to tidy it up a little, make it a bit more excitable. And one thing I might do is, because I have golems that keep gathering underneath, so if I find somewhere there's lots of golems, there's a good chance that I will just put some magma on the seafloor. But yeah, that was a brief trip under the sea. Now I'm trying to work on upgrading the farm still, so I will try and do a little bit more of that. So I guess we've got episode 1, where we had, well, episode 2. Didn't actually make a map for episode 1. So we've got the basic 4 farms the town originally had. That kept the same for a while. I did add some more farms of my own. Which episode was it? It was episode 8 that I started redoing the farms inside the village to make them a little bit more productive. So we've gotten so we've got that beetroot farm, that's a wheat farm, I think that's another beetroot farm. 'Cause there were lots of beetroots around. Thank you, Alexander Hyatt. I'll say if you have any questions, suggestions, anything like that, put them in the chat. I do try and read everything, just not necessarily as it happens, if I'm a bit distracted. So I built a church, because I've been into that for ages, because, let me see. So episode 4, I went into the Nether. So I came back with, that's the Nether warp patch. That's been there for ages. I then built a library because I had an excess of villagers. I then, in episode, I want to say 11, had the raid, which killed loads of my villagers, so I built a new wall. Where's episode 10? I'm in episode 10. Yeah, so that was the old fence I had, which meant that the pillagers just came up behind these houses and killed everyone inside them, which was very difficult to kind of recover from, because that was what a lot of my good people were in there, annoyingly. But yeah, so I put this new wall in, originally the wall was there, and then I moved it twice in the same episode. So I made a temporary one along this line. I made a better one. So I then put some sheep fields behind it, because I was like, hey, I got all this space, I don't want to put villagers there. Villagers, you know, valuable. But yeah, then episode 12, I put this big farm in the hope that it would work. And I could just fill in this bit of land here. It's a bit odd. Then yeah, I've been working on this one, so not really done much of this episode, so this map is still active. Might at some point start making the maps of the entire area, rather than just a village. Which is why I'm trying to expand into the sea. It's really easy to make things like that. Build a bridge. I could probably do that. I can put the bridge from either there, across to there, or there, across to there. Ooh, what kind of bridge would be nice, though? Because I'd want to have a bridge that would be functional, but also aesthetically pleasing, because I'm like that. So, I think a bridge across the river would be helpful. Just as a practice run, mostly. So I have an axe, and I've got my Silk Touch axe, just in case. Now I'm a fan of spruce and dark oak, because they're both very plentiful woods. Jungle's alright, but it's a bit awkward to grow in this area. For whatever reason. And currently my oak trees are not recovering very well. Excuse me, sniffling. It is almost allergy season, but not quite yet, which is very irritating. Dirt bridge. Ugh. Ugh. Don't say things like that. I don't have that much dirt for a start. Dirt is a premium. For the benefit of anyone who's new, I am trying to only use tools available from the villagers, and I'm trying to not dig where I can avoid it. However, the chat did agree quite early on that TNT is a valid substitute for mining. So there's a patch of land nearby which is just craters, because I use it for mining dirt. It's good times. So I've been clearing out all these saplings in the hope of clearing all of the canopy back and then replanting in the right places. Yeah, Ash has a stream on her channel of her building a rather nice bridge. I don't know if it's the complete building or if it's just the finishing touches, but it's still probably worth your watch. Her channel is linked in the description. So that should be something if you want to watch instead. If you want to watch a nice Texas lady playing Minecraft rather than listening to me sneezing on. There we go, so that should be all of that. So we need to just harvest this last tree. We're going to replant all the things. Why you like this, Crispy? So, all those trees have been cut down. Now I just need to wait for the leaves to drop. Because, originally, before I kind of expanded the village back out again, and this wasn't actually connected, I had some torches down to mark where I wanted things to go. Now you may notice the gap is a little bigger. And I was out by 1 block. So I've been adjusting everything sideways. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, at some point I've gone the wrong way. Let's correct that. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I kind of use the Andius Yoda-esque 5x5 building system. But I also am quite a fan of the Avermant style of just sort of build nice chunky buildings that are surprisingly small inside. So there's a lot to work with. Underwater aquarium bridges. Those are quite nice. I don't think I've got enough iron to make piston bridges. Would be, I guess, the issue there. I could probably get enough, it would just require me to kill a lot of golems. And I can't really make a iron farm on this map. Well, I could, but it would kind of break, because I'd be putting it next to a existing village. Which means I might get some loss. Okay, so I'm going to leave that patch for now, because it's going to take quite a while to clear all those trees, but this side at least. So I've got 59 wood. Let's start. Oh, is there a tree I missed? There is a tree I missed. I must have run out of axe. There we go. So, trees on every middle bit. Then trees between the trees. Have a nice dense wood farm. Heard a village nearby. Hopefully it's not escaped. Because the problem is if they escape is if it's a good villager. Ow. It's that baby villager. It's never found its way back in. Oh dear. I will make a boat and move it. So I'm not going to put the trees any denser than this, as it gets a little silly. But I'm going to go up to a fixed line, so I've got a bit of a gap between the next set of trees. I'm going to go get my boat. Don't worry. Again, apologies for the print noise to anyone new. I am sort of playing Minecraft while my 3D printer does things. I can't noise cancel it, because then I wouldn't be able to see it. And if I can't see it, then I don't know if it makes mistakes. And as I'm currently running 3 consecutive 5-hour jobs, I kind of want to make sure it's going to work. There's a boat. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Right then. I'm surprised the villager didn't get to here and, you know, just get on the land. He's swimming the wrong way. Okay. Come on. Get on the land. Get on the land. Why are you like this? Get on the land. Get on the land. Come on. Where's my boat gone? There. See? You're a weaver now. You're a weaver, Harry. I'm a what? Oh, they look like it might be working. No, it's not working yet. Okay. Right, though he does want grey wool. So if I jump in here, grab my shears, try not to sneeze too much. Can't believe you've done this, Omegon. Can't believe you've done this. And to think you used to be a moderator here. Now, are there going to be any villagers in the schoolhouse at this time of night? In-game. So any villagers that are in there shouldn't be able to get out. Ooh, dear. So I need to get loads of gravel though. That's one of the main things I need to concentrate on if I want to get some of my guys leveled up. Hello, cat. So there is a nice little bell in here as well, so this is a secondary meeting point for the villagers, in case the square does not cover them. This was a thing I was not aware of until I was watching a farm tutorial of how big the area, they cover is. So that was useful to know. Where they've gone. Let's trade all of that with him. What did I need to do? Got loads and loads of just bits. Let's recycle those, and those, and those. See how the potatoes are getting on. I think those are all grown. Most of them have anyway. Yep, they'd all grow. Okay. So I have 60 potatoes. So someone in this village should be buying potatoes. Hopefully someone who is not a master already. If that's... No, they've not fully grown yet. Well, I've been to Ermagon's village. I've been helping him build. It's all right. Now, let's grab some eggs. So I need to get 8 more wool, and I can hopefully level that shepherd up to the next level. Why are these sheep so desperate to get out of that corner of the field? So at some point I might try and shelf this out, make that into an actual, just a more bit of field. Okay, so you've leveled up. What are you going to level up to? Selling blue and red. Yay. Can you compost? No. Understandable. Let's put some of this stuff away. So... I've got quite a few emeralds. I might put a stack of those aside for now. Got lots of netherwort. Spare paper, ink, flowers. Those. I really should go to bed in game. That would be useful. So I'm going to use oak, I think, as the contrasting bit. And use acacia wood as well. This may look awful. We'll find out. Have a quick sleep as it's just morning coming up. Just make sure I've reset it, as I've not been killed by phantoms yet. But so no, that's only anything that's interesting yet. That's master already. No. So let's try and build that bridge. So it's going to be in line with these torches. Oh, creeper. There we go. Now, I should probably measure this accurately, just for later. So I'm going to do that. So I'm afraid you have to give me a minute while I just use the autism. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Many, quite a few. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3. That one. There. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I was close then with the original one, which was not in the right alignment, but near enough. So I've gotten to there. Now I just need to go across 3. I want to make sure that if I expand dramatically later on, I'm not going to have things in awkward places. Okay, so if I build the base of the bridge here and go all the way across there. So start there, then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's getting some deeper water here, but that's not such an issue. Chef just crouched to swim deeper. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now these aren't going to look perfect. I do like to normally dig out the base, but I can do that a little bit later. Otherwise it's going to be really boring. So It's already probably not very exciting. Pillagers. I don't really want to test my pillager defences, as I've got 17 arrows at the moment. So that's 1, 2, 3-ish. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. See, now if I kill that guy, it'll give me the bad omen. But if I kill these guys, I should be fine. No bad omen. It's if you kill the person with a banner. To my knowledge. So as long as I leave the guy with the banner alone, I should be fine. Should. Haha. Well, that's just annoying. So I've got 18 wood left. I have gotten acacia wood. I've gotten oak wood. Excuse me. Just get a little bit more oak wood. I could risk killing that villager, but I need to get arrows first. So I'll leave it up to you, chat. Excuse me. Do you want me to potentially ruin my village again, or to not do that? If I'm led to believe correctly, Omegon, I think, is one of the oldest people in the chat. Allegedly. So, things I need to do. Buy more arrows. That's an important thing to do. Whee. What's that? Can I help you? Still the Lumist. That's still there. Yeah, this is the Fletcher's shop, and there's no one in. Do I not have a Fletcher anymore? I used to have a Fletcher. Baby villagers, that's always nice. It means that I have more librarians, in theory. That's just the armour that sells helmets, and I have one of those. Where's my Fletcher? There's the Weaver again. Where is the Fletcher? Okay, let's check the usual places they end up. Not on the boat. Okay, it is apparently village meeting time. May have ended up here? No, I don't see him. Don't see him over there either. Alright, ignore the llama. Not quite sure how it got in there, but I can't get it to leave. There's another one of my wool merchants. Where is that Fletcher? So why are you up here? I'm gonna have to get some lunch when I'm done here. It's making me hungry. Not the biggest fan of sushi, but you know, can't turn down the thought of food. I guess I need to make another Fletcher's table and hope that I can get another Fletcher soon. I have a single flint. Oh dear. I have a single gravel as well. That'll do. Alright, so I'm going to get another house over here. So that's going to be there. I'll move it slightly later on, but for now at least I have two of them. So I don't have a source of arrows. Having arrows is pretty inconvenient unless they've somehow... No, nothing's in the basement. Where have they gone? More golems though. These guys... No, they don't. They're still not working. I may need to get another villager to go in the very centre. I'm not sure. I will have to look back at the building tutorial, see if I can get that to work. But for now, it is at least a big farm. See, it's got beetroots in it now. Beetroots. Crumble. Shouldn't have beetroots in here. Should only be potatoes. This is the corrupting influence of the other villagers having gone into here. I dread to think what the other fields look like. And over here to my automatic composter. Oh, it's night time. I should sleep. And I can try and finish that bridge off in the morrow. It should be a relatively simple build. It's not going to be a very impressive bridge, but it'll be a very functional bridge. At the moment, functional is pleasant. Although I have built a rather nice bridge for Omegon outside of his house with all the stone I picked up on his diamond mining run. that he was unable to attend personally because his internet connection had gone weird. I just saw that golem spawn. I'm just gonna remove that comment, Lord Crispo. Don't want to be struck down by YouTube again. Once was enough. Where are these guys? Also, how did he get over here? Grumble, 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 grumble. Using up all my good spruce for this. So more fences are going to be needed. Because I can't trust my villagers. Whoops. I don't know, but I'm also trying to keep my channel in a more, shall we say, age-appropriate alignment. It is nothing personal. I don't personally mind, but as I'd said before, the intention of this channel originally was to make some guides for my nephews who are fans of this game. Well, it might be a little difficult if their sister, rather if my sister, sees what goes on in the chat or in the what I am saying and takes exception to it. So I like to use upper planks. It's just a little tidier. So I'm going to put the crafting table there. So we've got plenty of space underneath to get a boat. And I need possibly this many stairs. Fill in the blanks afterwards. Now I could do it with the cross pieces as well, but it looks too busy then. So my oldest nephew is, I believe, 7. I'm a terrible uncle. Yeah, he must be 7. I know he's not that old. So yeah, as requested, I am building a bridge. It is not an exciting one, but it will make running back in the night time going "Woo!" much easier. Need some more spruce wood, but fairly simple bridge. Now I've got some spruce wood slabs, which I'm going to use as, I guess, accenting. Because if you ever used, like, or if you've been around a place which has a lot of wooden floors, you notice the bits that get walked on a lot are generally a very nice, polished colour, whereas otherwise the others aren't. So I'm just going to try and replicate that a bit. Let's turn that. Is Thursday, I believe. I'm terrible at keeping track of the day right now. I have no day-sensitive work, so calendars are less of an issue. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Many, some, counting, numbers, excitement. This very basic bridge, because I don't have that much material available, and most of that available material is wood. So I need 3, 6, 9, 12. So 12 is... There we go. That many if I've counted correctly. And I have a spare. Spare is not an issue. Right. Okay. So, when this is got small bits added to it, it should be a nice smart bridge that will lead you from the wildernessy bits into my village. I heard that. But where is that? Oh yeah, if anyone wants to see where I've been using my TNT, not there. That one. That one, that one. I think, yeah, this one. It's quite fun. I went to the Nether, killed some ghasts to get their explosives, as that's a surprisingly useful way of doing it. So I need quite a bit of spruce. And these oak trees still are being a problem. Nothing holding them up anymore. Have to clear all those out at some point. Might do that on stream, might do that off stream. Up to you guys who are watching. If you want to watch me do that, then cool, I'll do it. If not, I won't. I'm not going to blow everything up. That would leave me without much, you know, content. Now, should I finish the series and save a copy of the world, well, that might be a different thing. Printer is behaving. Printer is behaving suspiciously well. I mean, I could, but then where would I go and get other stuff from? The village is not that self-sufficient, unfortunately. Right. Get my melon axe. Up the bridge. Very simple. I need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 is not the maths I need to do. It's 30. I need 30 planks worth, so that's... That's 60. I can count. I'm currently printing a large diesel storage tank. I think it's a 9 by 16 foot at scale. So it's not actually that big. I'm using a desktop 3D printer. I have an Ender 3, which has a little dragon on it, which I think may be somewhat infringing on certain other Ender dragons, but I am not the Chinese copyright department. So I'm going to need more acacia wood for fences. So I need 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 fences. I mean, flamingos would be really awkward to print because there are lots of leg without much else. I mean, it's possible, but it'd be difficult. Now it's 4 wood per fence? I think it's 4 wood per fence. If you can get them, pumpkins are really good for XP. It is 4 wood per fence. So that is 24 of it that I needed. See if I can get a little more. So I need 24, 27, 30, 36, and I'll just try and knock out the rest of the top end of this tree. There we go. At some point I do plan to restructure all these farms to fit into the 5x5, but for now I will not be doing this. So it's 24. I've run out of sticks. Now hopefully none of these creepers will explode while I'm on the bridge and ruin my tidy work. Oh dear. There we go. That's that drowned. Dealt with. Let's quickly eat some pies. Oh dear. Whew. Close. Don't normally work at night for this purpose. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nice long plank bridge. Try and get a nice... No, I can't really get a view of it right yet. Let's also need more land to come on this side. It's something. There we go. Nice. Bridge. Let's just sit there for a moment. I think generally the game, YouTube will pick up screenshots or thumbnails better if you stare at it for a bit. It detects it as a thing. I'm also going to get a screenshot. So thank you for the suggestion in the chat. That was a nice little project. So I reckon in the morning I'm going to come out and I'm going to try and clear out all those trees. Because these are all fine. It's the other ones that are the issue. I don't react too much at night as I do not have a current reliable supply of flint. Now I wonder if these guys need to sleep, but if they sleep, I don't know if that's going to mean they're going to make more villagers. Excuse me. Because it'll increase the number of beds, but they didn't have beds before, and they still had a go. So now I'm going to buy the beds and sell the wool, because that's better for my internal economy. So at the moment, there shouldn't be any villagers just sort of mooching around at night. There are, but there shouldn't be. Hello. That will do nicely. Hey. Oh. Both my stone cutters are over here. Now, it's not on the map, sadly. I may have to start expanding the map, as I said, to include the outside of the village. But until I think I've put houses out there, I'm not going to. But I guess the next bridge might be a little pontoon bridge across to this outcrop. And I'm probably going to turn that into a big farm village. If I can. I have no idea what house I'm in. Probably Hufflepuff. Because I'm a bit dumb. But, you know, well-meaning. I think that's the metrics that works on. Probably going to have offended many, many people with that. But I don't know much about Star Trek. I'm not creative enough to be a Slytherin. I'm not Gryffindor. Not intelligent enough to be a Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Now, the easiest way for me to get this next bit done is to sell... No, he's not selling shears. I need to find the one who sells shears. Where is he? So, see, just this pile of golems. Like, what are they doing? And why do I not have a Fletcher anymore? Okay, so that one, I just need to stop shearing the black sheep. They're not going to get me any XP. However, they will get me emeralds. And they said gold. I don't know if gold was the currency. Ooh. Some slowly gathering librarians. Fire protection. Oh dear. You're a Jedi, Harry. That's, I believe, from, what's his name? No, I can't even remember how to do that joke. I'm sorry, chat. Oof. Why can I suddenly not find these professionals? Now, the old question, of course, is whenever you can't find them, look on top of the towers. So many golems. So, up here we have... There he is. And about a couple of pairs of shears. I might need them. Hello, Lord Crispo. Ah, Gandalf said that, of course. So, I need to clear out lots of trees. And I have 3 arrows left, so I've got to hope nothing exciting happens. I have 2 arrows left. I'm just going to start here, and that's 1 pair down. Okay, and I've not filled my inventory yet. Hello, Minecraft Gaming. I'm currently clearing out some trees. It's not very exciting, but it is a required job. I need to clear out my inventory as well. And I think tonight I will need to clear out some golems. Just need to get another axe. I'm out of axes. I will need to buy a new axe. I guess I'll keep a boat on me just in case. Now my Fletchers have both disappeared. Not sure where they might have gone. Hope they haven't drowned. Or gotten stuck somewhere inconvenient. Let's check. Not there. Not there. Huh. Right. See you later. Things I needed to do. I needed to go to the toolsmith. That's what I need to do. Ooh, that's a good XP chunk. Just gotta buy enough very basic weapons from him and tools that you can get the better ones. Yeah, efficiency and unbreaking is a nice combination. So let's get all these saplings, because this was a huge forest at some point. And okay, so there's just these logs. Mostly at convenient heights as well. Let's just bounce a little. We're working suspiciously well today, printer. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. Please work. Sorry for the background noise. Yeah. That was an obvious one. Let's jump a little bit to get that one. And there are ways of doing this that limit how high the trees can grow. Meaning you don't get these awkward big trees, although the big trees do provide more wood. The compromise, I suppose. Alright, so there. Right. Now hopefully that will have got rid of sufficient of the big chunky bits. I can see light through most of these, apart from that one. Right, sorry about that. Collecting the saplings, because I'm going to replant these. Now I have 2 arrows, so if any creepers come, I've got to not miss. So that's torches, and everything's just off by 1/2. A bit, some of them anyway. So yeah, generally, as long as the trees keep, dropping saplings so I can plant new ones, it's fine. But they'd stop dropping saplings, so I had to clear them all out. One, two, three. Good. Right, those are all back in the alignment. Just need to clear out some leaves. Shrubby things. So 26 saplings. So I'll have a nice break for the acacias. What? Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess you can enforce whatever rules you want to, Ash, but if you get a bit too trigger happy on it, I may have to adjust your mod powers. So, I think that's enough trees cleared out. Let's get the watermelon axe. Doop-a-doo. Pick the rest of the pumpkins and go back inside for the night. Don't need this many leaves. There we go. And that is turning quite quickly into compost. Look out. So I've still got no Fletcher. So I think I'm going to have to motivate my villagers to make some more villagers so I can get some Fletchers. Because I used to have a quite good one, and now I don't. I don't know, maybe he fell underneath the island. More emeralds. So I need to go and harvest lots of carrots. And these golems just keep spawning. I can't keep buying helmets from that guy, so he's going to have to be patient. Oh, yeah, I can have a go at some of that. Thank you for the reminder, Saki. I'm going to do it in one patch for now and see how it compares. While I'm out, I will get some carrots. So, use one of these smaller tanks as the test bed. So, make it a bit less clumsy when I fall into these. I have top slabs. Now, you can waterlog things. So the water is still there. Really backwards, slow swimming, and there we go. So it's still waterlogged, but can run down it nice and easy. Sweep down this row. Sweep down this row. Just run down here. That is a little easy to get. So now to worry about falling in and then having to jump out again. I'll try and do that on more of it when I have some more sandstone spare. When you said slabs, I know it's what a lot of YouTubers I used to watch more of used to call Streamlabs, with Streamlabs being shortened to slabs. And, I was concerned for a minute that people may have done things again. Melons have been picked. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Very exciting, but do need to get sugarcane. Now, that's all the sugarcane harvested. Now, I might as well get a view of this in the daylight if the person who requested it is still in the chat. Here is the very exciting looking bridge. It's aggressively functional. sheep. And there we go. Let's get all these planted. Some more pumpkins. Already another massive tree has grown. Typical. So let's motivate some of the villagers. And try and acquire more of such. So I suppose, for starters... Oh, Fletcher. Where have you been? Why are you giving me things that I can buy from you? Make paper from all of that paper. Sugarcane. I can words. Now I got that fella a workstation, so he should be fine now, but he's probably not. You're only selling books. Any of you... No, you're also... Ooh, you're selling fawns though. Fawns would be good if I had better armour. Right, what's this fella gonna be trading now? Knockback and lanterns. Oh. It's a master librarian. He's gone out the window. Okay. He's not buying. He's not buying. He's already bought. There we go. Nice and simple. So. Yes. Get some easy money. There we go. Let's trundle over here. Imagine this still isn't working. No. What do I need to change? There's still beetroots. Gotta get all the beetroots out of his system. I saw that. Your purpose here is to provide beetroots. Not beetroots, potatoes. So you've got all wheat. Oh no. This guy's playing... They've got swapped over. At least this guy's still got his carrots. That's good. So I need to fix this, because this farm is working. I just don't have any produce being made available. I may have to go and watch that video again, work out what I'm doing wrong. Get rid of the seeds. So chat, any suggestions on anything else you want me to have a look at? Because I'm currently flagging a little. I've not had as much sleep as anticipated, but I'll be back later on if I do stop sooner. But if you have suggestions, I will do what I can to facilitate these. Excuse me. I suppose I will enchant my new swords. Fix up my main one. I've got a spare silk touch. So I do need to try and get more. I should be getting more villagers, as I threw so many carrots at them. So that's sharpness 3, and sharpness 3, and another sharpness 3 will give me a sharpness 4. So sharpness 4, looting 3, sweeping edge 3, and I was gonna name the sword... let's go with... I don't know if that's spelled correctly, but it's phonetically correct, and that's the important bit. I possibly could do that. I could also have a go at making a little automated sheep shearer. Arrows. Yes. So these villagers have been filled up with carrots. So one thing I need to do, I guess, is I need to go and find the toolsmith, get some shovels, and get lots and lots of gravel. Because... oh, he's not in. Okay. Let's hope there's some gravel not too far away. Now, gravel is generally found on shorelines. So I need to get 30 gravel. For the I guess the project I have in mind. Hello, Casey. So I've got 30, might as well get 8 more. If I can do it without drowning. If. 41. 41 and 3 flints isn't terrible. Excuse me. What is happening? Well, I am currently trying to trade with some Fletchers to get some better things from them. I'm going to need potentially a new bow soon. However, to do this, I need more experience from the Fletcher. So are they in here? Not that I can tell. 9 there. 9 there. There you go. So I'm going to turn 40. Ooh, that's not a good XP rate. Alright. That was not profitable at all. That was that guy wants flint for whatever reason. This guy just wants coal. Or at least very, very limited mining. Not so much no mining. Thank you, Ash, my moderator in the chat. She is so far not very much used, which is pleasant. Everyone is being nice, conscientious people and such. Right, so I've got a powerful flame unbreaking 1 bow. Now, I could put Infinity on it, but I have a reasonably easy source of arrows, and it does mean if I get mending, I can put mending on it instead. Excuse me. So nothing's really changed in the village yet. Sorry, I'm going to mute myself. This is rude. Sorry about that. Don't know what brings this on, but only seems to be when I'm streaming. I'm just allergic to the internet. Okay. This guy is over here. So I need more flint, and for more flint I need more gravel. I'm just going to end up turning all of the available gravel into flints to sell to the Fletcher for very little gain. It is most disheartening. I was like, you know, doing this is probably going to get me a fair bit of XP. No, it doesn't. Okay. Now, generally gravel is found on riverbeds. There we go. Huge swathe of it. Hope everyone is having a pleasant day. Yeah, I probably should try to get more sleep, but I was like, I'm awake, I might as well stream. I, you know, have priorities. So if I do stream again later, I will hopefully be a bit more awake. I'll have had some lunch by then. You know, food. Apparently it's good for you or something. Who knew? It's currently 2 o'clock, so it's actually quite early for me. Normally I only generally start around now-ish, so I imagine some of my more, I guess, regulars will not have not actually even woken up yet, if they watch me in the mornings in their time zone. Now, let's try and fix the water. No. Yep. I guess one thing I'm going to try at some point will be, I know where a Guardian Temple is. So that might be an interesting thing to try and mess around with. I will probably die a considerable amount of times. What have I done there? It's not coming flat. Oh well. Right, night is falling. I'm nearly out of shovel anyway. Oh, pig. So I need to purchase another shovel. I need to combine some of my bows together to make a better bow. Printer is going seamlessly. I am very much a fan of this situation. So I need to find a Fletcher and throw lots of money into them. There he is. And now he's not doing that anymore. And I have quite a lot of flint. Ooh, that'll do it. Right. Hey, he's selling diamonds. Alright, so next time I need diamond weapons, I'm gonna go to that guy. Okay. Is it this guy? He is also selling diamonds, so I needed a new shovel. It just so happens that that is a nice diamond shovel. So you can sell me axes, shovels, and pickaxes now. Excellent. And I've got lots of gravel left over for later. So that's good. I'm getting there now. It's these big money trades. That's how you get it. You gotta find what gives them the most XP, and then yeah, trade that. Trade lots and lots of that. So this guy, I think, wants. Oh, he wants coal. Have I got much coal? Because I'm not using it for anything. I have 14 coal. I do have sufficient of that to make some 2 dynamite, in fact. So, I should go and collect some coal, if I can. Yeah, diamond and breaking shovel for only 19. I say only 19. I'm hoping I can get the armourer leveled up. As I used to have 2 armourers, and one of them was quite good. He could sell me like 2 different levels of equipment, but he was tragically killed. So, I'm going to try and find a coal seam in one of these caves. There we go, that's a coal seam. Now, there's water there, so I'm going to try and get rid of the water first. There we go. Flint and steel. Oh, there was some iron in there as well. Didn't give me that much. So I suppose I should... No time like the present. Four gunpowder from a single one. Very nice. Well then, that's only 14 coal. Wow. Yeah, I need to get fortune. Ow. Very tempted to jump back into the Nether to try and get some more. Yeah, look at that. So he's selling sharpness swords, he's selling axes, regular axes. Very nice. So I need to get the rest of my coal. Oh, no. One extra coal. Find the armourer and hope that this gives him XP. Oh, it's not very much XP though. Not like that guy. I could just buy a few helmets. So many golems. See, they're just back already. Just try and find the Fletcher. There he is. Now, it doesn't give the... It gives the Fletcher a reasonable amount of XP. Could buy a bunch of bows. Oh. Bows are always useful. You can use them for machines and things. Right, now what you got? Crossbows. Ah, well. Sounds fun. Let's go and put some of this junk away. So I don't have much coal anymore. I've got dandelions. Put that flint away. Those bows. The logs. And the blocks. Kind of running out of things I can think of to do while I'm waiting. Cause the thing, to fix up that farm, I need to go and watch a video on it to check what I'm doing wrong. So I'm pretty sure I know, but I don't want to make it worse unduly by experimenting. So what I might need to do is put another villager in the middle. Which means I'll just need to basically put them in a little box above the hopper. So anything thrown at them should fall into the hopper first. Should. And even if it doesn't, eventually that guy will get full. Not quite sure how the... I know I've seen a few different ones. I'll check out a few videos. I mean, lunch. Right then. Ironically, that farmer buys potatoes. I mean, I could. I'm not too... Eat the carrots. Eat all of the carrots. Eat them. Eat them. You can eat them too. There we go. Right. That was a lot of carrots. That better have some results. Alright. How about you? No. His inventory's full. You can't take any more. What can I do that will be interesting for the stream right now while I'm waiting to try and work out how to fix something? This is a different flat. Where were you? I lost 2 Fletchers. So there's really nothing to update on these, is there? Everything's been outside the village. I'm just trying to think. I mean, a statue to Boulder might be interesting, but I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that might work. Because I've not seen a travelling merchant for a while. So I'm hoping I can get one of those. Although I think tonight will have to be a golem hunting night. Hello, Blockman. Yeah, I think I'll have to start using 4 maps soon. It's going to get a little pricey, but I'm sure that's not so much an issue. Ah, let's not use Netherrack. That might just catch fire. Bricks. Why not? So, now most of the golems are over there. So I think, as the golem gates, they kind of work, but for now... take out this golem gate for now. So all the villagers have gone to bed. Apart from that one. Shoot. It's going to get hot and unpleasant outside. Okay, I warn you. At least the masons are convenient to re-level. So... 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. I might just have to move this tower around a bit. So I'm just trying to bait these ones over. Or at least feather them enough that they'll get the message. Now you'd think it's going to be really risky not having golems around, but I'm out of arrows. Now it appears to have lost interest. Let's see how long that lasts. Right here. Well, this does give me plenty of iron to level up some of my villagers, which is good. I was completely expecting just to get yeeted across the map there. Cry yeet and let slip the dogs of war. So I think that's all of them collected. That was 50 iron for about 50 arrows. That's not bad. It's not bad. I should have bought more arrows. Maybe there's a Fletcher awake. Baby villages around. A lot of golems in there, but it's a swept villager. Would have to be very careful. But it's down there in the village. It's not much of an issue to me. So I'm gonna get 2 more maps today, I think. I'll move those maps later. So I'm gonna need 2 item frames. And why can't I think of words right now? 2 item frames, 2 more maps. So leather, I've got the sticks. Put these away. Words. Thinking slowly. I do not have any maps. I will need to buy more maps. Grab those for later. So I need to find a cartographer. Purchase their wares. That's a Fletcher. Baby villagers around. Now they do like collecting on rooftops. I'm not quite sure how, because I didn't know they could climb ladders. So I'd originally used ladders as a safety mechanism to keep villagers out of places. Curse of Vanishing. You're useless. Who wants Curse of Vanishing other than as like a weird prank gift? I guess Curse of Vanishing would be good for PvP, for like item denial? Like, if you're going to go and fight someone with a really tricked out sword, I guess Curse of Vanishing might be good then. So that you can be like, no, you do not get the loot. But that's an expensive gamble. He's not even selling arrows at the moment. Oh dear. He needs to get to a workstation, of which there are several. Let's see if there's anyone on top of this tower. Nope. And they're not on the adjacent one either. Ow. Sniffling. It's undignified. I also need to get... So I need butchers, I need armourers. I've got plenty of cartographers, and I've got loads and loads of librarians who don't do anything. And I'd rather not just, like, you know, kill them all. That would be untidy at best. Oh, this house looks weird without all the maps on it. And that's keeping all the maps the longest time. I guess I need to just wait until morning. Find all my cats. Now I know the sun is rising, I'm just going to go and basically sit on my bed until morning. And we are back in the room. So we've got their early morning time where they loiter. Hey, he's selling again. Excellent. And so is his friend. Okay. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Farmer. Just keep me going for a little bit. Now I can't afford the maps, I've just realised. Not with the current emeralds I have. So I need to acquire more emeralds. I'm going to need 14 emeralds, or 12, depending on the deal of the day. So there's 2. Alright, where's one of the little lambs? Oh, alright. 3 in a row. Ow. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Alright. I need to find the guy who sells the shears again. Because these are about to expire. Alright, I thought they were. Apparently they're really, really durable. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, there's no one in here. So optimistically, no. No one in there. No one there break or something. Yeah, I generally find at least one up here most of the time. Oh, alright. This is odd. Where are they all? There's one. That's enough to buy a map. Hello, Seabrooks. Right. There you are. There's one more weaver somewhere who buys the black wool. There we go. I think I'm just going to grab my other stack of emeralds, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to clear off this part of my taskbar after I've eaten something. Jump up here. Oh! Golem has died here. Couple of empty maps. Then I need to get the existing maps. So, press F. So I've got so I want to get the adjacent maps for each of these, so these are quite uninteresting maps initially, but I'm sure I will survive. So now I need to run over here, not look at the Enderman. Yeah, so that's the unfortunate thing of the village is just, if it was half a map across, it would be so much easier. I don't know if this map's worth much space upon the wall. Jumping down, down, down. So this is the top map. Goes there. That one. That one. That one. I don't think we're losing much without the extra bit. But I don't know. I'd say it's a pretty sharp cutoff already, just along the edge of where the map was. For no other reason than that's like landscape convenient, but I guess that's kind of nice. I don't know if I'll include this map with the sort of permanent map, if that makes sense. Like, I might keep it so you can see, so I can see what the place looks like, but I won't have it as the map, as it were. I'm making sense. Right. I've got quite a lot of iron spare. Let's see if I can sell some iron. I've not really worked anything outside the village, though, is the issue. Like, if I was, I would, but it's just some farms and a bridge. Which I know, you know, I guess, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's enough. Alright, let's see which of these guys wants to buy iron. Oh look, that's quite profitable. So on the other server, I'm going to be making quite a lot of use of my iron farm. Ooh, that's I've spent a long time upgrading that sword, but when that sword wears out, I will be buying probably this diamond one. So that's 8.5 attack damage compared to... Okay, so these are currently the same in terms of stats. Well, that's very useful. Another weaponsmith. Woo! Don't throw the emeralds away. He's selling efficiency 2 axes. That's quite pleasant. Anybody? Anybody? Genuine golem chunks? Golem nuggets? Anyone? Golem nuggets. Get them while they're hot. Only set on fire once. No, I don't think I am finding any more. So I'm going to go and make these 2 maps a little more permanent. So as soon as I start expanding the village that are out here, I will start putting more of the map down. At the moment it's just kind of an expense. It's an expense I can afford technically, but it's, you know, it feels a bit like a bit of a waste of space. I don't know. So that's the top map, bottom map. Yeah, I guess just because I've been doing it like this for the longest time, if I do expand out, I've been trying to expand into the mist map. So it's nice to have this one, and I'll keep it, but it's going to not be so much of a thing. So let's try and... Everything just wants to stand in my way. There we go. Hehe. Shoo. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to say thank you to everyone who's been watching. I hope you've had a nice time. I will be probably back later if I can find the solution to the farm issue. If not, I might actually spend my day doing some work. So have a nice day, everyone. Bye.